Hi everyone, it's Heather with the Manifesta Kit, and I am back with a pick a card reading. This is a general energy update since I have been gone for a bit. I was on a leave of absence for a while, but I am trying to get back into it. I did a few readings here and there for my clients, but other than that, I haven't really done anything publicly. So I thought this would be a nice opportunity to kind of catch up, see where you are. What we're going to be doing is you're going to pick a card that your eye intuitively was drawn to first. So whether it's pile 1, 2, 3, or 4, whenever you saw the thumbnail, whichever pile your eye went to first, that will be your pile. Or you can choose intuitively if you wish, however you want. This is your reading. And we're going to be looking into the situation, the challenge, the positives, the action or advice, and the near future. Okay, so I will go ahead and let you have a moment to pick your pile. And just remember, this is a general energy reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Hi, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, the unalone card, then this pile is for you. I'm going to let you see a close-up of it. You see a sun in the distance. Kind of some chaos here. I love these cards because this is from the Awake Tarot, the Awake Oracle deck. And I love it because they kind of remind me of ink blots. When you look at it, you kind of just have to see what your intuition tells you see. Kind of like when you look at clouds and you kind of pick out some little designs that it makes. Okay, so let's get some cards for you. Emotional comfort. Well, this is nice. So it looks like you're getting some support here. Yeah, stress relief card for pile 1, please, Spirit. If you'd be so kind. Tapping into your inner child. Very playful energy so far. Ooh, when I looked at this, I got very drawn to that DNA strand. Maybe like you're being upgraded in a sense. Emotionally. Let's see. Let's get a Britney Spears card for you. The Little Star. So once again, we're seeing a lot of inner child, a lot of nostalgia, some past energy coming up. Because tapping into your inner child, the Little Star, and the Trailblazer here. Let's see what this is. Put your cards over here. Okay. What's the situation, Spirit? Well, you have straight up the 6 of Wands. That's a victory here. So something you were successful in. What is this victory about? The Queen of Swords. It could have been something you were struggling with mentally. Maybe something strange. Something you had to... You're definitely be victorious about your strength here, or trying to be. Trying to be strong about, or trying to resolve a situation that happened in your past, maybe when you were a child. Something that's bothers you mentally, like struggles with your... Maybe that's just something that's been on your mind that you've been wanting to heal. But it looks like we have unalone, so either Spirit's saying you're not alone, to not feel rejected, that they're with you, supporting you, or you will be getting some type of support, maybe even an idea on how to kind of soothe the situation. Let's see. What's the challenge, Spirit, that you want to talk about? We have the Knight of Wands as well as the King of Wands. So the challenge is definitely moving forward. Let's see here. What's the Knight of Wands? Movement. Yeah. Movement. So like we said, a situation was something that happened when you were a child, or something that some nostalgia energies kind of weighing on your mind, or something that's happened in the past for sure. What's the King of Wands? You might even be getting support from a child, even. For some of you. Like I said, take what resonates. What is the reason we say, you know, tarot readers say take what resonates is because we're reading for a collective. And yes, multiple people may click the same pile, but maybe there will be different messages in that one pile for each. And that may bug some, but you know, that's just kind of how law of attraction and energy works. The challenge, fear. Yeah, there's some kind of fear that is maybe preventing you from confronting this. Or seeing things from a playful side, even. Having a hard time starting something, having a hard time feeling supported. You're having a hard time feeling strong because you kind of feel rejected. But the thing is, you're kind of rejecting yourself in a sense. What's the positives here, Spirit? What's the good things? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, wow, Two of Cups, and the King of Cups. I mean, that's what I want to see when I think of what I want to see in the positives. What's the Ace of Pentacles here, Spirit? So this Ace of Pentacles could be like a promotion. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be new financial opportunity in general, making some extra money in any type of way. Where did this come from? This is not in this deck. The Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like you got some good luck on your side in regards to a promotion, or an upgrade in your finances in some way. And maybe your intuition already knows that. It might be something that you've been going for, and you kind of get a shot at it because you have the Page of Pentacles here, which tells me, you know, kind of, Page of Pentacles makes me think of internships. It makes me think of starting a job. It makes me think of learning something new in regards to work or health, or money, financials. If you're retired, this could just be like a side hobby that gives you extra money inflow, you know, just so you can kind of surrender, abundance, and pain. So there's some kind of conflict that's caused you pain here, but the positives is it's saying you're going to surrender regardless of that pain and listen to your intuition and believe that you do have good luck on your side for this job opportunity. Regardless of this conflict, you think you're going to have. So something about a job here is involving your inner child, your mindset about being able to have your dream. Maybe you just feel like it's just going to happen for whatever reason. Maybe you just feel like it might not be for you. Six of Swords. Yes. You just don't feel like maybe taking the leap, you'll be safe. But the thing is, it's saying the Six of Swords, protection, moving forward. You're moving forward from like this period of over emotion because it's completely flooded. And you're kind of having to move on from that mentally. What's the Two of Cups? Two of Cups is all about a union, strong partnership, strong connection. It's like the missing link connecting. And we have space. So you're going to be able to create a really good emotional support system and union from nothing. here. What is the, maybe even in this job, this new job opportunity? Oh, yes. Maybe you kind of feel alone right now, but in this new job opportunity, you might meet some new people that will make you feel more comfortable in this space that kind of calls to your inner child or something you wanted as a kid. And you have happiness and growth on top of the King of Cups, which is emotional happiness and fulfillment. So the positives is that this new job opportunity is going to give you a lot of emotional support that maybe you feel like you didn't get in the past. And this job might be something that calls to your inner child. Missing link. Like I said, it's like a missing link, and you're just worried about a conflict, or maybe you're worried something in the past that happened will affect this in some way. Let's see your advice here. That's absolutely crazy that the Disney Villain Tarot deck card came out with my Prism Oracle deck. What's the action or advice here, Spirit? Maintain boundaries with what, though? So you have the Nine of Wands, like I said, maintaining boundaries, creating and maintaining them. But, you know, not overdoing. You know, there's advice to not overdo your boundaries, though. Don't weigh yourself down with too many of these. You know, he's trying to create movement, right? But he kind of over prepared or was overprotective, maybe. But you can't say he's not prepared. So be prepared, but maybe don't overprotect yourself, overprotect your emotions, overprotect your thoughts. Maybe a little bit of defensiveness. Three of Cups, which is about events, celebrating, friends. And the Four of Cups is kind of about disappointment. So whenever you feel disappointment, maybe with friends or events that maybe don't go the way you planned, it kind of feels like you get maybe defensive, or there's a bit of needing to put a wall back up, but or over prepare, over plan. But the thing is, I really feel like Spirit's saying, take it slow. When you feel disappointed, what's this Nine of Wands, Spirit? When you feel disappointed or a lack of energy, you know, take it slow, take a rest, celebrate the small victories. And you might have to be a little bit more disciplined with yourself on this. It might be hard at first, meaning mentally. Mentally, you're gonna have to be a little bit hard on your fears, I feel. What is the Three Cups? Celebrate, go out and have fun, you know? Determination, like, you know, go out and find your drive again. What is the Four of Cups? Magic, manifestation kind of pulled over. Let's try again just in case. What's the Four of Cups? Caution, yeah. Okay, so, excuse me there. I completely hear this now. It's saying whenever you feel disappointed or you feel cautious or you feel like you're like preparing yourself for the disappointment before it happens, be careful with not creating a wall and be kind of diving into our inner protection and being like, what's that word? Where you create a wall with people so that way they don't hurt you again. Spirit's saying kind of go out and have fun. Allow yourself to have fun and enjoy yourself with people. Don't put yourself in a box as much, almost. Like, because when this new job opportunity comes in, this is why they're saying this. When this new job opportunity comes in, you're going to need to be open for this friendship and comfort. And maybe you're not in the place right now to do that, to welcome it. So they're saying, if you want to manifest this new job opportunity, you might have to alchemize how you feel about people, or your relationship with people, rather, before you can manifest that in. What's the near future, Spirit, for pile 1? Okay, Queen of Cups. you're doing a lot better. You're feeling a lot more emotionally fulfilled, and isolation. You're feeling a lot better being alone as well. Sadness. Yes, whenever you feel disappointed and sad in the future, maybe you feel a little bit like alone, you're going to be feeling a little bit more lighthearted about it than maybe you are now once you're able to alchemize this. And so if once you alchemize this and learn how to do it, you're going to have an opportunity to kind of practice that new discipline you'll have. And they're saying you may come across some situations where you feel alone and sad, and they're saying depending on how you do in this practice, this lesson here will be how you handle the future. And it will happen kind of like naturally. You'll just suddenly be able to handle situations energetically easier. And I say that because I've done this. I've done this kind of alchemy before, and it kind of just happens. It feels like a lie to promise yourself that, but I promise you, once you really alchemize your energy here and take the advice, it's going to be a weird shift in your mindset and your emotions that you're not going to believe, because I know I did it whenever I started experiencing it. Oh, excuse me, my throat. I'm so sorry about my throat being crazy in this whole reading. Thank you so much, Pile 1. I hope this helps a little bit and kind of just see where we are. I really wanted to just check back up with everyone so I can get back in everyone's energy and we can start manifesting again. And I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to be back. I'm really excited to do this. I feel with my break, sometimes we need breaks, and with my break I feel a little bit more connected to spirit again. I feel a little bit more energized. I feel a little bit more prepared. So I'm really excited to continue these readings. So definitely check back with us in our next reading here soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Let's get into your reading. If you chose the Lightheart Awake Oracle card, then this is for you. It has a nice bunny rabbit on it and a little girl. She's holding a strawberry. Little mushrooms in the back that are symbolizing that these mushrooms that are towering over them is the forest. And we may see these little mushrooms, but to them it's a bigger world than what we see. So let's see kind of how that pertains to the reading. We also got a Higher Purpose card. Well, finding something you feel happy about. Well, that explains the lightheartedness. There might be something you stumble into that kind of feels like it lifts your spirit or something here. Let's get a Brittany Oracle card for you for Pile 2 Spirit. Goddess, Space Princess, and the Forest Fairy. The Forest Fairy is reminding me a lot of this lightheartedness here. Put that like that. The Goddess and Space Princess. Let's look at this. Excuse me, my throat is already acting up on it already started acting up on Pile 1. What is the situation, Spirit? No. My cards fell everywhere. What's the situation, Spirit? Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. We may be ending a chapter and starting a new one. And we might be a little overworked, a little bit stressed out, taking on too many responsibilities and not creating enough boundaries, possibly, or vice versa. For those of you that don't resonate with that, you could be the one that is learning to, well, anger here. You could be learning to handle this overwork, this overstress. You could be delegating your work in situations that make you feel overwhelmed or upset, that when you feel taken advantage of. Let's see here. Seven of Wands. So we got the movement card upside down. So that tells me we're not creating boundaries, and we're getting upset because we're getting overworked and feeling stressed out because we're not creating these boundaries. That's what I'm really feeling now. What's the challenge with this spirit? So the King of Cups try to flip out. The challenge is feeling emotionally happy. You're really upset about the situation. You feel a little bit, what's the word? Not verified. That's what I want to say. Interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The challenge is sounding like money. We might be having some money issues. Let's see. What is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, spirit? Intuition. So we're not listening to our intuition in regards to possibly a job or money, finances, our health. We might not be listening to our body. What is the challenge, spirit? We got the Knight of Cups, and it flipped in reverse like you saw. So that's the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Cups completely in reverse. So we are really needing a hug. What is the Knight of Cups, spirit? You're feeling some pressure here. You're feeling like, I'm really feeling like, yeah, sadness. You're feeling heavy here. But the thing is, Spirit specifically brought out intuition for a reason. They said, if you heard me, you're not listening to your intuition. Therefore, if you're feeling unsatisfied, angry, like nothing's moving forward with either work or a relationship, that means by them saying you're not listening to your intuition's trying to tell you the complete opposite will be your future. That's how intuition works. And that's what they're saying. What's the positives of your spirit? What is the positives with Pile 2? What are they doing right? What can they keep doing that is working out perfectly right now? I'm being drawn to the Goddess here. Needing to take care of ourselves. What's the positives? Maybe needing to travel even. Because the Space Princess makes me think of travel for some reason. The 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Sounds like you're working on those fears, though. Working on it. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Energy, yeah. Your energy is progress. So you don't see movement, but the thing is, there is progress. Yeah, that's what it is. The positive is you're determined to figure out this fear. Something holding you down. Or something, you're trying to figure out why you're having nightmares, maybe insomnia. Maybe why you feel like you can't rest, why you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're trying to figure out, or you're trying to solve the situation of why you're feeling upset, overwhelmed, overstressed, overworked, overburdened. Okay, well, what advice do you have then, Spirit? What can they do? So they're saying keep working at it, for sure. Anything else that they could do? I mean, that's saying keep working at it. Even in moments you feel like you want to stop and quit, definitely keep working at it. Because those are the moments that are most important for you to keep working at it. And it will get easier and easier with every... Well, no. I don't want to say that. Because sometimes it can be... Spirit can really amp it up, but... So I can't really promise that, but there's going to be ups and downs as always. But in those moments that you feel like quitting, those are the moments you got to keep going. Yeah. The 9 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. When you feel like stopping, you got to keep going. What's the action or advice? I feel like you're on the precipice of something here. Yeah. Page of Swords. You're needing to gain some clarity about something. Listen to your intuition, I think. What do they need to gain clarity about, Spirit? There's something that you're... 4 Swords. That's about resting. There might be a worry you need to put to rest. What's the Page of Swords? Or there's an idea that's still needing to come in that will help you be able to rest your mind, maybe. What? Balance. Okay, so balance. Yeah, balance your mindset then, for sure. Learn how. The action advice is to learn how to balance your worrying, your fears. You know, it kind of seems like your fears may be on autopilot, and they're saying maybe let's get some discipline on controlling our thoughts, get a little bit more positive mindset, and implement the action advice of every time you think a thought that's negative, stop yourself. And yeah, it may be hard at first. You know, it may take you 5 minutes of thinking a negative thought before you are able to realize I'm thinking of a negative thought again. I gotta stop this. That will happen for a while. But then after a while, you'll be thinking a negative thought and it'll take seconds before you catch on. So you'll be able to stop your, like a boulder going down a cliff, you're going to be able to stop it quicker. So it won't cause as much damage, if any. So learn to do that, and you'll be able to rest. You're overworked because of your mindset, because of the things you're thinking of. You're really hard on yourself right now. That's the goddess. You're really hard on yourself. Four of Swords, Ghost. Yeah, you need to take a time out. You need to take a break and take care of yourself. Finding something you feel happy about. Let's get playful, let's get lighthearted again. Have some fun. Let's not stress out, it's gonna be okay. Spirit's got your back. Let's do some discipline and balance our thoughts. Let's take a break, rest, not feel overworked and stressed. Let's do some actions or some kind of thinking on how to figure out how to feel less stressed and less overworked. And if you're like, Heather, there's nothing I can do. Well, stop worrying about it is the first thing you can do. Heather, it's not that easy. No, it's not. No, it's not. I know it's not. There will be days I will know that I am meant to alchemize my energy and I won't. I will choose not to. And that's okay, you guys. It is okay to be like, I feel terrible. And I accept that. And I'm going to allow myself to feel terrible today. Because you know what? That's how I feel. You're validating yourself. Right? There's going to be a lift off your shoulder. Whew. That feels good. And from there, you can move forward. Right? What is this near future? You're going to receive something here. What's the Six of Pentacles? So in the near future, when you rest, this overthinking, overburdened, overstressed, overworrying, thinking things are not moving forward, once you rest and relax, take care of yourself, you're going to receive some inspiration. So maybe you're having some creative block. You having creative block? You're going to receive some inspiration once you relax. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, for the near future for my pile 2? What blessings can they expect from this action advice? Ooh. Page of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. So definitely you're going to receive some inspiration on something here. What is the Page of Cups, Spirit? Cautiously, you're going to learn how to have a healthier relationship, possibly with money or yourself as well. What is the 4 of Pentacles? Possibly with disappointments, possibly with the past. What's comfort? You're going to get out of that comfort zone, conscious comfort zone. So this mindset that you got yourself in, this writer's block in a sense, it's going to move it. You're going to feel a lot better, emotionally better. What's the Ten of Cups? Yes, those anxieties is going to be washed away with this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like this rainbow is shining on the rain of this anxiety. This anxiety looks like it's literally raining. And there's the rainbow. So it's going to be okay. Let's get you another stress relief card. What can they do to help with this situation, Spirit, for pile number 2? Mindful seeing and paying attention. So go outside and kind of just enjoy the little things, you know, like touch some grass. That sounds crazy, but it helps. Touch a live stream of flowing water, like on maybe at a lake or a stream of some sort, just something that's moving, creek. So you can just kind of feel the liveliness of that, because it feels different than at home, you know, in a faucet. It feels more alive and spiritual in a sense. Get outside and remember how beautiful life is again. You know, even be in your home and remember how great it was to kind of buy some of your favorite things that you have. How excited you were to receive them. And maybe even how excited you're going to be whenever you get this emotional fulfillment in the future. You're going to get it. You're going to get there. You know, it's just going to take a little bit calming down. Watch your favorite show, you know? To get some hot chocolate and really enjoy that thing. You know, sit by the fireplace and use your senses a lot. You know, relax and use all your senses. And focus on that. And focus on what you're thinking about, what you're feeling about. And you will see a shift eventually. But you're going to have to learn how to sustain it. It's going to be up and down. You're going to have to be gentle with yourself and remind yourself it will not happen overnight, and that's okay. If you want to be angry for a day, that's okay. Be angry for a day. That's okay. I keep saying that's okay because not everyone thinks it's okay. I mean, don't hurt anyone or yourself, but validate yourself. It's so important to validate ourselves. Because sometimes, you know, no one else is going to do it, you know. Everyone else has their own stuff. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 2. That is my rant. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will hopefully be back soon with another pick a card after my break that I just had. I've been gone for a bit. Hoping to get back into it. So thank you guys so much if you're back. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're not, then welcome. And I really hope this helps you get from where you are to where you want to be or need to be. Hello, pile 3. If you chose Be Love, then this is your pile. Let's get you a few oracle cards out so you can get an overview of your reading. We have Into Freedom. Whew, this is good. This is really good. Gonna be good. And when you don't know what to pray for, maybe some unexpected energies coming in. Let's get you some Brittany Oracle cards. The little star. Not to compare, but pile 2 did get the little star. In case you felt called to pile 2. What is a stress relief card for pile 3, Spirit? I feel like dividing this deck. Oof. problem solving, and identifying areas of the body that feel tense or tight. So you're going to figure out something that's stressing you out, most likely. Maybe something that's been stressing you out, maybe since you were a kid. Excuse me. Oh, I thought I paused the camera and I didn't. What's the situation? Queen of Wands. Can you clarify the situation, Spirit? Not that hard. I just want to cut all these ducks in your reading. So maybe you really need to cut something in half. Cut something in two. But the thing is, I feel like if you do, it's going to cause a little bit of a blowback, a little bit of an issue. Maybe. What is the situation, Spirit? 8 of Wands. Okay. Can you clarify the Queen of Wands? Situation is about mentally feeling confident in something here, about some kind of movement, some quick change, some movement, something coming in. What is the 8 of Wands here? We got healing. So the situation is healing from something in the past to mentally move forward. You may even have something come forward that will help you move on from a situation in the past. The challenge is reflecting on how to move forward. Once again, reminding me a little bit like Patu, a little bit of stuck energy. Let's see. There's a little bit, I was gonna say, there's a little bit of sadness. Because when I see this man looking, well, maybe it's not a man, this person, who's looking at the reflection in the water. And they can't really tell who they are because the water's wavy. There's a lot of good things because we see these little pads, so we see good things about them potentially, but we can't really tell. So because we can't see the good things because the water is a little wavy, we kind of feel a little bit sad, a little bit disappointed. What's the What's the Knight of Wands, Spirit? Yeah, this will be the last time I say it, and please do not come for me in the comments here, but this is once again reminding me of Pal 2. This is crazy. Last time I'll say it. Last warning. But it feels like a creative block. It feels like the sadness is preventing our movement forward. And we're needing to cut that something in half. Cut something out. What's the positives? I saw the High Priestess. So the positives is you might know already what it is that you're needing to do. So yes, you may be similar to Pal 2, but you're a little bit, I want to say, further ahead because it's like you already know what the problem is. Pal 2, I'm not sure, no hate on them, but I'm not sure if they were aware yet of what the issue was until the reading. You, it seems like you've already kind of been aware, or maybe you've already watched Pal 2. And now it's just about feeling sad, maybe even at this realization or this, what we see in the mirror, this reflection, maybe even that. And because of that, maybe we feel like, yes, that's what I really feel now. I feel like a confirmation from Spirit on that. We feel like maybe we just don't feel confident in ourselves, in our reflection, and it causes us a creative block, causes us to not move forward in a creative way of some aspect. The positives is that the worst is over. This situation that you're feeling, bothered by, I don't want to say upset about, more like bothered by and unconfident in, it's done. It's no more tragedy. Like this thing that happened in the past is not going to happen again. That's the ultimate reason of the Ten of Swords. You can rest your mind. You can All the work is done. You can lay down. Will there be more coming? Yes, more work will come, but right now, this will be done. It's over. Our work is done. The rest is just the residual outcome. Six of Swords, mentally moving forward. So the positives is that we're moving forward from this hard situation, and this situation cannot hurt you anymore. Protection and abundance. Your future that is destined for you is protected. You don't have to worry about it. If it involves money, then it's protected, but it doesn't have to. It could be just some type what abundance means to you. What is the Six of Swords? Cautious. Moving positives is that consciously you're going to be moving forward, or already are. Yes, there was an overflow of emotions here. It completely flooded, but there is a boat, and we can drain that boat. We can completely go through under the bridge and go through this portal and move forward. We can build a new boat, move forward. You know, there's so many options we have to move forward, basically, is what the positives is saying. What's the action or advice here, Spirit? What would you like Pile 3 to do from here? Definitely strive for clarity here. So you're definitely, in a sense, a little bit ahead of the Pile 2. Like we said, you could have even already watched Pile 2, but there's a sense of Pile 2 is more learning how to have clarity. Yours is how to move forward with this realization. With this, how to move forward with what you're thinking, with how to move forward with what you got. Tower. These kind of came out with it. Accept these if these resonate, reject them if they don't, because these were kind of like extra. Maybe for a select few. But the action or advice here is kind of believe in your luck here. Believe in yourself and believe that the change can happen for the better as well, that you can have good luck. It's almost like you believe that you're just you're on a maybe bad luck streak, but the thing is, you're not as bad luck as you think it is. So the question is, how do you move forward then? You allow yourself to change and believe in luck again, believe in magic again. What is the Knight of Swords, Spirit? Growth. Yeah. What is the Tower? So we had surrender, isolation. So if you're feeling alone, then definitely surrender to that. But can you clarify surrendering to this ice? You might feel like you're working on something alone. There might be a need to feel like you have acceptance to that. Like I said, reject that. That doesn't resonate. But there's a sense of needing to surrender to feeling like you're doing this all on your own. Maybe you feel unsupported. What is the King of Spirit? Okay, this job opportunity, this promotion is coming up again. Maybe believe that you can be happy in a new opportunity that would be presented to you. An upgrade, a promotion, that would make you very happy. That have a piece of, yes, okay. So, action advice. Let's move forward mentally. And to surrender the sense of doing things on our own. Maybe we lost a job. Maybe we lost an opportunity of some sort. Surrender to this change. And believe that luck is on your side. And that this new opportunity that's coming in for you is going to make you emotionally happy. And that this was kind of what you're going through is on purpose, kind of to lead you towards something better. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Angry. So you might be upset at your current job or your current situation. Yeah, you're definitely scared that you don't have luck on your side here. What's the Five of Pentacles here, Spirit? Might have to do with money or work or health in general. What is the Five of... Okay, you feel like alone. I see that everywhere. The first step, you know, might be... My advice might be just a first step, love ourselves and mentally feel confident in ourselves, you know? Love our reflection. And that might be the solution. You know, asking ourselves why we feel so tense in some area. Possibly to do with relationship or money. What is the Wheel of Fortune card? At this point, oh, sorry, excuse me. At this point, it's kind of just confirming what I said. You have anxieties that luck is not on your side about a situation, but it is, and you feel very alone, and maybe you feel unlucky about that. What is the near future, Spirit, for pile 3? You're going to create a boundary. What's the Seven of Wands? Balance, determination, and death. Being determined to transform and balance out and rebalance the scales, yeah. Being determined to rebalance and transform the scales with some situation. Reclaiming your justice. What's the Justice upside down card? Justice in reverse card. Yeah. To stop this feeling of unfairness and take control. In the near future, you're going to take control of this and completely transform through determination and rebalancing and creating some boundaries with something. What's this? Boundaries with what, Spirit? With things that you don't feel happy about. What don't they feel happy about? What don't they feel happy about? You don't feel happy they're about a victory that caused some sense of heartbreak, or you don't feel happy that that things aren't going with the flow, that things are kind of in a rough patch at the moment. Yeah. There's a sense of, the heartbreak is the fact that we don't know what's ahead. There's a sense of unknown. You may or may not be losing your drive and kind of getting comfortable in the sense of not trusting your strength. And you might be getting comfortable with that. So there's a sense of needing to be disciplined and regain that strength, that trust, that you can go with the flow and have a victory here. What victory can they expect? What victory can they... Oh, collaboration of some sort, possibly. What possibly will work as well. They're just saying success with something that you're going for. Success with what? Balancing something out. I mean, I guess they're saying you're gonna, you know, trust your strength and create these boundaries and create this discipline, create this change for yourself, and you're gonna be able to go back with the flow again. You're gonna get back in your energy. Yeah. There's just a little bit of self-doubt at the moment with something. Not liking a reflection of something. Blocking your creativity's blocked. because of the sadness you feel reflecting on something. What do they reflect on that creates some sadness? Something you're definitely thinking about. You might be a little bit harsh on yourself mentally, or it could be even someone else mentally, or a situation mentally. Being harsh on a situation mentally. Maybe a little bit too harsh, causing our own sadness. Being a little bit defensive about something. Okay, pile 3, that is what I have for you. I really hope this helps kind of check in our energies and see. I know I kind of assumed that these readings would be a little bit more cutthroat than maybe people would like, because I'm just now coming back and I'm diving deep with you guys again, and we're figuring this out together, and we're really going to figure out how to get from where we are to where we need to be to manifest this. And I think you guys are going to bounce back pretty damn quickly. Excuse my language, pretty quickly. Okay, pile 3, that is what I have for you. Please definitely come back for our next pick-a-pile that we will hopefully have soon. Fingers crossed, if God willing. And I will catch you back next time. Thank you. Hello, pile 4. So if you chose light as matter, excuse me, you are definitely pile 4. Let's figure out what this is about here with some oracle cards, and then we'll dive in with some tarot. If you skip the introduction, we're going to be figuring out the situation, challenge, positives, action or advice, and the near future. Past life, present power. The Blue Jean Queen. This is the Britney Spears Oracle deck, and it is referencing when Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake dressed up in all denim for some type of award show of some sort, or maybe even a premiere with something. I'm sure you've seen it. If not, then if you would like to Google it, you can. Any stress? Yes, thank you. Energy is flowing today. You have learning to love yourself, flaws and all. And spreading the love. With light as matter, in these two, it's talking about something we've lost. We've lost some type of, possibly some type of confidence here. And we're needing to love ourselves again, flaws and all, for our mistakes and also others. And we need to spread that light outward, is what it's saying. Let's get deeper. What's the situation, Spirit? Moving forward with strength emotionally. 8 of Cups, Spirit. What's the energy of that? Yeah, surrender to moving forward. So we're kind of allowing ourselves to stay stuck in some way. What's the Strength card here, Spirit? You may be surrendering, or if you're not, then you may be having a hard time too. We're going to see which one it's looking like here, but we're talking definitely about having strength to go with the flow and going with the flow and trust things are going to balance out and surrendering to that. So let's see which side you're on of the scale of that. What's the challenge here, Spirit, with this, with moving forward and surrendering to it with strength and believing in the flow, natural flow of energy, balance. The challenge is starting something new here. Maybe an idea, a project, yeah, like an idea or a project. What is the Ace of Wands? You might be overthinking it. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I thought of his blue jean outfit when I said overthinking it. maybe think of this, everything is blue jean. We may be overdoing it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it was overdone. It was an absolutely beautiful moment, right, in history, but maybe that's it. Or maybe a sense of kind of accepting others feeling that way about us, even. What is the Ace of Wands? Rejection. Yeah, we're definitely holding ourselves back, starting something here. You might think there's, I don't know what it is holding you back, but there's something. We got anger and confidence here. You might be angry at your own confidence. You might be angry at someone else's confidence. What's the positives here, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. You're definitely juggling something here. You're balancing something out. What's the Two of Pentacles? Let's look at this. What are we trusting or juggling here? Three of Wands. What's the Three of Wands here, Spirit? Okay. Okay. There's an element here of waiting for a ship to come in and trusting in this ship to coming in and kind of juggling things maybe while we wait for it to get here. What are we trusting here, Spirit? Can you clarify? What are we trusting here? We're trusting a job might help us. We're trusting an element of financial security here. We might be juggling two jobs. Alone. You might feel alone, like you're waiting on something to come in, like we said. But there's an element of holding you back from something new and something that had to do with the past. Stopping you from an element of love and some sort. What's the action or advice? Yeah, to stop looking at the past, to stop dwelling on the worst of the situation, and to just to move forward, just to surrender that things are changing. Things change. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's you feeling alone and you juggling something pretty dang well all on your own, and being as strong as you can while doing it, and doing your best to balance things out and go with the flow as best as you can. But there's the looking at the past and looking at the hardship of it is what's holding you back. What's the Five of Cups? Yeah, there's something you're desiring that you're just kind of like looking at it like from like a more of a negative standpoint. Do you have it's really hard for you to see that you have what it takes mentally to be strong and handle this hard situation. You might be kind of thinking like, oh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that ending happened. I can't believe I have to move forward. Like, you're just like stuck in the fact that you're having to change, something's changing. Like, we're like stuck in this transition. It's because this change might have been very difficult mentally and emotionally. And it might have to do with money of some sense, or affected your money. Affected maybe some plans. It might be hard to move forward, but it's definitely saying that you can. What's in your future here, Spirit? Like, you have, it's the, you're gonna do it. You're gonna have a new beginning. New beginning in what? A new beginning, oh, something you're waiting on. The Ace of Cups is kind of over here. It might be a new relationship, or a new start in a relationship, or a new start in something you enjoy or love. But there's some type of disappointment or waiting for something, and in the future something's gonna happen to kickstart this beginning. Maybe you were rejected of a new beginning, and that's what bothered you. Maybe it affected your confidence. Or maybe you're having to wait so long it's affecting your confidence, and you already feel rejected before you were. Even. What's the Fool card? Isolation, sadness, and stop. Stop isolating yourself. Stop being so disappointed and sad. Let's love ourselves. Let's love our flaws. Let's love the past. Let's love our future. Let's move forward and forget any rejections in the past. What's the Four of Cups? Go out and have some fun, you know. But they're saying that you will do this. In the near future, you're going to stop isolating. You're going to stop feeling so sad. You're definitely going to move forward. And you're definitely going to have a sense of stability and peace here. So you're just having a hard time with something. Maybe with accepting a rejection, or feeling like you're rejected before you are. But there's going to be a complete new beginning here. Whatever beginning maybe you felt you were rejected in the past, you're going to have some type of beginning that will make you happy and make you feel at peace again. Maybe financially. What's this new beginning? Can you tell me anything else? What's the new beginning? Success. Happiness. So there's definitely a sense of letting go of the past and going with the flow, and being strong and believing that we have a positive future ahead. And to stop feeling that pain from that sadness, that past, that pain from the sadness from the past. To have peace while we wait and allow this beginning to come into our life. Because it cannot come in while we're stressed. That's how energy works. In the meantime, let's spread the love so the love can be boomeranged back at us. No, that's not why we want to do it, but I mean, with energy, that's what happens. You give love and it comes back. Energy and feelings and thoughts are boomerangs. They come right back to us. Sometimes slower, sometimes quicker, depending on our vibration. That is my spiel for the reading. I hope that we're able to kind of figure out how to move forward. Really, it's just a sense of kind of surrendering and accepting that we do need to move forward, and that we just need to allow this new beginning to happen, because it's right there. It's within reach. We're just too busy focusing on the sense of rejection in the past. But you do have what it takes to be strong, go with the flow while we wait. You definitely can. It's going to be hard, but first you got to have the desire to, and then you got to start practicing it. And then it'll become repetition. It'll become easier. You know, it'll be more flowy. Okay, that is what I have for you, Pile 4. I hope this helped get you kind of where you are to where you started to where you need to be, you know. This is the first reading that I've done for this year. I'm hoping to do more. So definitely check back with us and see. I don't have exactly a schedule. I'm kind of letting my intuition and my energy tell me when to do a reading. So definitely check back with us or click the notification bell to be notified if you would like to. You don't have to. Okay, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much.